Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 71st installment of the Hot Mess Express with the lovely Miss Mary Paige, the fantabulous Miss Didi. Where are you? Over
Aw,
here? You're over
shucks,
here.
lady.
And I, Roxanne from Foxy's Fishes. Thank you for joining us this evening. Welcome aboard, everybody. Choo choo. How's everyone doing this evening? How are you guys?
Awesome.
Get to the
Good.
comment.
Oh, we lost Mary. You were
The
right
first
on
email.
time. You're
That didn't
perfect.
take long. That might be our record best.
Yeah. Oh, let me adjust my camera here. It's a little low. I think Mary's having a difficult time where she is with her internet.
Pushing
There she is.
buttons.
It's okay. Well, welcome, Mary. Are you going to be sticking around with us, or would you like to say a little something?
I just wanted to say hello to everybody. I'm still working because I had to go to the doctor yesterday, so I had to trade out with my boss on for my day off, which is usually today, so I can join the Hot Mess Express. So I've got to close down the store here, and I just wanted to say hello to everyone, and I love you and Dee Dee so much, but I'll be listening in. So I hope you have a fantastic show because I know it will be. And Choo, you know me.
She
Well,
works
hopefully-
hard for the money.
Exactly. Hopefully you can get done soon, Mary. And if you can't join us back, then hopefully you can just join in on chat with us if you can.
Okay.
But tonight we're just doing an open panel chat, which we haven't done in a long time. So it's just going to be a hangout chat. So
I
we'll
love
be here.
open panel.
Hopefully you can get done a little bit early and you can make it back. But if not,
Or you
Okay.
can
we
put a
love
paper
you. We
bag
miss
over your
you.
head and come in as somebody else.
Yeah,
Right.
that too.
Guys, I'll be listening in a minute. Okay.
Love
See
you
you
too.
later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And before we get ahead of ourselves, let me go down the participant list and say hello to all those who have joined us in chat so far. Hoppity pop up. There we go. Okay. So far we have 3G, Alan 2, Bigfoot Fish Tanks, Bunny Viper, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Fin Den, Foxy's Fishes, Gina's Reef, Jenna P, Jenny Lynn, Kevin's Canines, Larry D, Mysteries Snail Guardians, Plushies Aquatics 2, Scotty Aquati, Skull Aquatics, it's the Stephen P, and that's everyone I'm seeing on the list so far. And it jumped Al Wet Socks. Hello. So welcome everyone that has joined us so far, as well as thank you for joining us on the replay crew, as well as lurkers. We greatly appreciate all of you guys. Lovely to have you all in here this evening. Tonight, I figured we'd throw it back and be a little bit old school. We used to do a lot of open panel chat hangouts a lot, and we haven't done one in a very long time because it is quite a hot mess around here. So I figured why not we go back to old school times a little bit tonight and do an open panel chat again this evening. I miss hanging out with all my shoalmates. The messier the better, but please come up clothed. That's all I ask.
Well, that's the pot calling the kettle black, ain't it?
Hey, I'm dressed. I have clothes on. So
Now.
hey. I didn't have the camera on.
Oh, that would have been so funny had you had it on and not realized it. I wouldn't have said a word.
Oh goodness. So here I'm gonna post the link in chat so you guys, if anyone would like to come up and hang out with us or show off some tanks, talk some fishies, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna post in chat and pin it to the top of the chat so it doesn't go anywhere. That should be good. So yes, anyone that'd like to come up and hang out with us, feel free to.
Nice. So how was the shipping report today?
The shipping report for this week. Yeah, this week. This week is 100%.
Yay!
Another successful shipping week. We had a really good shipping week. Weather's been good. It's starting to cool down a lot across the country. A lot less worries about the heat because things are settling out a little bit. There's still pockets you have to be concerned about, but for the most part, it's been relatively easy going. So it's been smooth sailing on this end.
Yeah, everything I've gotten lately has come in fantastic.
Awesome. What have you had come in lately?
Well, it's been shrimp, of course, but I've only had one DOA, and Lord knows that's probably my fault because I might have hit him with the net trying to scoop them out because they're so little and tiny sometimes.
Hmm.
And I might have squished him a little bit.
Oh, it all
But,
happens. It
you
happens
know,
sometimes.
and it took me like 8 hours to get them acclimated because I'm busy doing other stuff too. So, just one of the things. No, Richard, I have not started yet. I've got 2 boxes of stuff, still waiting on some more of the components.
Yeah, and Gina said, "How am I supposed? Am I supposed to get subs if my boobs aren't out?" Oh, and you have Kevin here. Hello, Kevin.
Hello,
Welcome.
hello, hello. How are you guys?
I'm good. How are
Okay.
you?
Not too shabby.
How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. You guys?
Pretty good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're actually a little bit loud on my end. Are you able to turn yours down a little bit?
Let's see.
Okay, I saw this comment, so I need to scroll back up. What is that referenced?
Is that better?
Oh. Okay. Yes, that's better for me. How's that sound for everyone in chat? Are we pretty even?
It was fine on mine too. But
Hello,
I'm hard of
Steph.
hearing,
Welcome.
so whatever.
Well, I didn't realize that I had my volume on like 200% when I first came on, and I was like, why are you screaming at me? It was
So,
really,
Kevin,
really
what you
loud. I
been
didn't
up to?
understand.
Or is he frozen?
No, he's moving a bit. Maybe he
Oh.
can't hear us. Can you hear us?
Kevin.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you guys.
Oh.
So what have you
What have you
been up to?
Not too much. Just get got all my fish, so I'm happy. I'm pretty good right now.
What new fish have you got recently? I know you went to the Triple Crown.
So from the Triple Crown, I got a bunch of killies, and then I got some shrimp, some volcano shrimp from because I got those from Ryan, and then I got some more CPDs for the to add to the colony. So
Awesome.
overall, pretty good.
Very cool. Yeah.
Fender's been great.
Yeah, I heard because you actually shared a hotel room with Mary Paige, right? You're the reason that she's still here with us today.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Thank you for getting her to go.
I love her, but she is so stubborn.
That's mom.
It took all weekend to get her to go.
Oh, Gerald's back. The
Not
fly.
that I wasn't surprised.
But she did go and she's feeling a lot better. Just thank you for that. But besides that, like, I hope you guys at least found some moments to have fun during the Triple Crown. Kevin get a new mic. His sound quality is really good, Jenny says. Hello, Jimmy P and Lady Rorschach. Welcome. Did you see what Jenny Lynn said, Didi?
Yeah. Mary Paige said he got some amazing fish.
Awesome. Hello, Crown Tail. Welcome. Monster Fish Gal. Welcome. Haven't got some amazing fish. What happened? Jimmy did the. Oh, 3G. Goodness, I almost read that fully out loud.
No, I saw that. What were we talking about?
I don't. I'm already uncomfortable.
Okay, now we're
Hello,
doing
Chew.
something
Welcome.
right. No, it's right. If she's uncomfortable, we're doing something right here.
Yep. It's not a good stream unless I feel like I need to crawl into my own skin.
Mary Paige is still working because she had the flip-flop days to get off today so she could go to a doctor's appointment, and so she's stocking the store right now.
Uh,
popped in earlier and she
Yeah.
left, but she'll be back if she can.
Yeah, hopefully. But if not, she'll be
And
here with us in chat and spirit. Oh no, I
hey,
lost
Matt.
everybody. There you are. There is everybody. I'm actually using my phone to stream from this night tonight instead of my tablet because I forgot to charge my tablet, so I keep forgetting where the camera is on my phone.
oh, geez.
Will Peplin make an appearance tonight since he's allowed for the open panel? Peplin's allowed all the time, but unfortunately, Peplin is not currently home. He actually ran out to
Aw.
get dinner while we're streaming.
Oh,
He's so
that's
sweet.
What's for dinner, Roxanne?
Nothing fancy, just pizza. But hey, I don't have to cook it, so I'm happy.
Oh, we're having pizza tonight too.
Awesome. There's like not a lot of places around here that I found the pizza too good from. So it's just gonna be Little Caesars, but it's better than nothing. Or
We're
me
doing
having to
Hungry
cook after the
Howie.
stream.
But we always do something on Thursday nights because right now is about the time that we're sitting down to eat.
Yeah. I wish I could, Mystery Snail Guardians. I can't show you Mr. Snails. He's not here. Oh, goodness.
What did she say?
Oh, and I was going to upload a little clip that I made, but I totally forgot to do it. But I guarantee you it's sitting in my email. I just haven't put it up. I figured everyone else is
Mr.
making
Snails.
clips. I should have a couple.
Oh, we're supposed to be making clips for Tiger Barbs too.
Yes. Yes, for the metalheads. They are doing an in memoriam video for T-Bone's fishies. So if any of you shoalmates have any footage of tiger barbs, which are T-Bone's favorite fish, please submit that to the metalheads. And you can find their email on the fishfam.link website, where all the fish fam is located, to send to them. They ask that the video be to them by the 19th, so that Jess can have a full week to work on the video to make it. But they will accept them up to as late as the 23rd, but she prefers the 19th. So if you guys have any tiger barb on video and would like to submit it for the in memoriam T-Bones, please email the metalhead. That's linked on the Instagram website. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for doing that video for T-Bones. Very nice of you guys.
Yeah, Stephanie, I Hate Stupid People's Tank Tribe. Well, T-Bone's girlfriend used his account and got in and notified everybody that he had passed. What, Thursday, 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Yes, he was. His funeral was last Thursday.
So
Wait, what?
They want to
T-Bone's
do a memorial for any kind of barb, but he particularly liked tiger barbs.
Yeah, tiger
and it
barbs.
doesn't matter.
And bettas. He liked bettas
picture,
too. But tiger barbs were his favorite.
It could be a video. Just go to your fish store and record some tiger barbs. She don't care if it's 5 seconds, 2 minutes. She doesn't care. Just send it.
Oh, we have someone that might not be fully clothed.
And he was moving his hands as he came out. What are you doing, Jimmy?
Hi, Jimmy. Welcome.
I'm not going to stand up.
Yes, hello, welcome, Jimmy. We were just informing some of those in chat that did not know that T-Bones did pass away, and about the in memoriam video that the metalheads are putting together, the footage that they're collecting for him. Yes, rest in peace, T-Bones. It's not the same without him. I honestly feel his void. Miss it.
Yeah, I don't have any tiger barbs, but I just got a notification from Aquahuna that he just got some. He just got some in, and maybe I should give him a call. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, they also said it didn't need to be your tiger barbs. Like, you could go to the fish store and like video them if the fish store allowed it to.
Yeah, well, I don't have one of those either.
But there's other ways around it if you don't have or can't.
Yeah, I sure would like to do something for such a nice guy, and I really miss him. I know we all do.
Yep.
He's been part of the show forever. And I wish we had
I
some
know.
tiger barbs or the space to house some tiger barbs. But currently we're actually at capacity, and within the next week I'm hoping the new rack will be in, and then we'll be at exactly 71 tanks. I was like, wait, that one too, 71 tanks. So
Wow.
then I can have some more room to expand. But most of those are already taken up as well. There's just
Okay.
fish and holding patterns all around the house.
Yeah. Well, I want to say hi to Kevin. I've never been on a stream with him.
No, I don't think we have. How are you?
I'm fine, Kevin. Nice to see you, buddy.
Nice to finally see you up on screen.
Yeah,
I know I see you constantly in chat, but never on screen.
Well, we done broke that cherry today, didn't we?
Yep, another cherry has been popped. Maybe we need to have a cherry pop list somewhere.
Oh Lord.
And when was your cherry popped?
Oh boy.
We've also had some live stream first cherries popped on the hot mess as well. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
there's been a few faces that first started here. That's exciting.
Well, see, everybody just thought I was probably thinking of something else, but I wasn't.
Hello, Eduardo. Welcome.
Hi,
Nice to see you
Eduardo.
this evening. And anyone that I missed coming in this evening, hello and welcome. It's hard to keep. It's yeah, we're popping cherries now, Eduardo. It is
Oh
hard
my
to keep
gosh.
track of everything on this side because you have to like pay attention to your guests, pay attention to chat, click the buttons, make sure you're looking at the camera, that you're not cross-eyed, that the cat's not
Yeah.
attacking the keyboard. There's all kinds of things.
Oh boy. I should have never brought up cherries being popped, I guess. Huh?
You know, it doesn't take much to entertain
Well,
me.
Gina, it could be a list of who needs it, and we can just go through and cross out and put next to their name the date it was. So that would be good.
I'm sorry, Patty.
Patty said, "Good Lord, the thought of Jimmy and Breaking Cherries is making my dinner do a repeat appearance. I hear it tastes better the second time, Patty."
Oh my gosh, Patty.
It happened to a nicer gal.
Hello, Petraman. Welcome. 3G said, "I got some albino, regular, and green barbs, and his honor adding more tomorrow." That's amazing. 3G.
Petraman.
Be awesome to see the footage.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Austin. Hello.
Welcome, Michael. How are you this evening?
My favorite have always been the green barbs myself. I just
Those
love
are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love all the barbs. I love all.
I do too.
I think there's only like one kind of. It's not even a fish. It's specifically a snail. I think that's the only one I don't like out of the aquarium hobby. Is nearite snails. I'm not a fan of nearites.
Oh.
I love Cleathon snails.
Cleathon snails I like, but I don't like the traditional nearites because there's just too many eggs. And I like my wood, and I don't like when they like leave their egg deposits on the wood. And it doesn't matter if you boil them or scrape off their eggs. There's always that little like ring, and it's always there for. I have a piece of spider wood that's been in a tank for over 2 years without any nearites, and there's still eggs on it. And I've boiled it. I've scraped them off. They've had plecos like rasping on it. They're still there. They're there for life. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I don't want a polka dot tank.
It makes people mad when
I
the wood
agree.
isn't what they want them to look like.
Yeah. I mean, it is our like aquarium, but it is technically their home. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna home them because I'm not into that. I like polka dots on my clothes, not on my tanks.
I understand. Yes.
Somebody recently put out a video and it had multiple types of barbs on it. And that's where I saw the green ones. And it's like, my gosh, they kind of look blue to me.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
It could also just been the lighting too. But Liquid Zeus says fishram.link keeps track of all the cherries.
Do we have somebody volunteering to be the secretary of the cherry popping list?
And 3G said, and y'all told me to calm down. Oh, it's not even that bad yet. We're all still dressed.
Hey, there's hip hop hillbilly.
Welcome, Hip Hop Hillbilly. Thank you for joining us
Wow.
this evening.
I love that name. That's awesome.
Oh, Eduardo has green barbs.
Does he? That's awesome. Does he have a video of them up?
I don't know, but there's probably not many fish that Eduardo doesn't have in his tanks.
That's true.
Oh, yeah,
You
I'm
can
guessing
say
you're
something about
right.
anything, and he'll have them because he does like Eddie of Shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
He has all kinds of stuff mixed together. Makes a really pretty tank.
Yeah, I like that.
3G says Chubbs has them. Chubbs has them. Very cool.
Yes, he
I
did.
haven't seen Chubbs around in a hot minute.
Yeah,
I should look through his videos. I don't think I remember seeing those ones.
Hi Jay. Well, he pops up on Facebook a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't seen him on YouTube. And
Yes,
then
I
the
did.
aquarium guy's here.
Welcome, Nano.
Hey, Nano guy.
Scotty Aquati.
I think we're finally
And Stubbs. Did you
on
see
beat
Stubbs
with
was
each
here?
other. Yes, I did. Hello, Stubbs. Welcome.
Matt, what are you doing down in
Matt.
that fish room? You got worms out.
Oh my gosh.
Like here, fishy.
I mean, we did
Oh
too.
my.
I mean, we did
Didi.
too, but we got those from the bait shop. Gina, you need the link again? It should be posted to the top of chat, but I can post it again. Let's see, where is that
They're
invite?
catfishing. And I'm Melvin.
Hi, Melvin. How you doing, buddy?
There you go, Gina. Hopefully that'll work for you.
Yay.
Kevin's gone silent.
Wow. Well, did I miss anything the first couple minutes, ladies?
Gina's ready.
I mean, you missed a little bit before we even went live, but.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I can
But
only
luckily,
imagine.
I didn't have my camera on at that point.
Hey, there's
Hi,
Gina.
Gina.
Saying
Welcome.
started this hot mess.
Hi,
Thank
Gina.
Thank you for joining us. I'm happy that you came back in time. Completed your errands. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I have Bonnie's packages on the way. Should be Saturday, and I went grocery.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
You were very productive today.
Was it Bunny's stuff from the store that you've been ordering?
Yeah,
Cool.
so, it's a different parasite medicine for her pea puffers because you tried General Cure, but they still have sunken bellies. So I got a different. I researched what General Cure cures, and this treats different parasites. So hopefully we can get their little bellies fattened back up. So
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
And
Exorcism.
Patty said Chubbs showed up on Vinny's about a month ago. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right,
I
it's good.
missed that.
Yeah, I did too.
Doggone it.
And Liquid too.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you. Matt said, no, Gina, Didi's up there. How much more hotness can we take? Well, the screen should be on fire now, Matt.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
here. Let's do this.
Matt's sweet talking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You know, that's the games we play.
Ask my
And
boss. I'm good at messing stuff up.
Well, I'm left-handed, so I'm naturally a klutz. So my whole life I just knock everything over because everything's opposite for me.
Yeah.
Alan, you said, are barbs fairly easy to keep if you keep them just as a barb tank, like as a species only tank?
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's asking if they are fairly easy to keep. I personally don't keep barbs, but I hear they're a little bit of butt heads.
Well, yeah, they are. They can be, but if you get enough of them and there's enough of the other fish that you have in there, you know, normally they get along.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally, like tiger barbs are like a beginner, or sold as beginner fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to
Back in
always.
the day, they were
Yeah.
one of my first fish that I had. The first maybe 10 fish I ever had
Yeah.
as a teenager.
And 3G said T-Bones had tetra and platies with barbs.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
right. He did. Yeah, they can hold their own against the barbs.
And Lori said that Chubbs has a barb and Rasbora short video out. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Okay.
And it'll
Cool.
pop up in my feed.
But he had one of the prettiest blue. I thought it was electric blue Acara, but it was the other one that looks very similar.
Hmm.
That thing was beautiful. But it ended up with whatever happened where their mouths get stuck open,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah, yeah.
it didn't last.
We had an electric blue Acara that we named Leonard Eats Faces. And he was really cool, and he was doing a really good job at eating all the faces we needed him to eat. Until like the one day we introduced like this one certain pack of muck guppies, and like I don't know what these guys said to him, but like they broke him overnight. He didn't eat them. They colony bred in his tank. I had to put him in like the cichlid tank to build his confidence back up. Now he lives at the daughter's house. So we had to move him on. He wasn't doing his job. So
Yeah.
but they're beautiful fish.
I used
I
to
wish
have
I'd
Odessa.
had my. Go ahead, Gene. What?
I used to have Odessa barbs, and I really liked them.
Mm.
They're pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I'd had my camera on earlier. I had two little pygmy cories in a shrimp tank, and they were sitting like by the feed bowl. And the shrimp came over the rock and just like, hey, there's two fish down there. And then it looked like he thought, are they talking about eating me? He backs up and backs back behind the rock. And he's bigger than they are.
Mhm.
Or he or she. I didn't pay attention. But
And Matt said I've basically done nothing all day. I've done a ton of coding, but I've barely moved. Well, Matt,
What
get
have
up and
you
walk
been
around so you don't
coding?
give yourself a blood clot, sir. Get up and jog or something.
Electric blue Jack Dempsey. That's what it was. That Chubbs
Yes.
had.
That's what, yes, Akara.
Those
Because
are
we
pretty
have
cute.
the Akara, no. We have zebra Akaras and an electric blue Jack Dempsey. That's what it was. My dyslexic brain flipped them. But we have some incredible S1 zebra Akaras, and they're actually extremely feisty. Someone's got playback, Kevin.
What?
We've got playback.
Stubbs says
Kevin.
Jameson barbs need pristine water. Now they're beautiful fish, though. They really are.
Okay. I have 10 in my 75-gallon, and they're doing great. I do water changes once a week. Usually, I purchase them as tiny little babies from Aquatic Arts, and they've grown into some real handsome fish. That's awesome to hear, Al.
Yeah.
Am I down to that comment yet? And Eduardo says that his green barbs are with the Synodontis in there.
Okay.
Synodontis. What is that? Synodontis.
Synodontis. We have
Is
the.
that a catfish type thing? Corey?
It's like a catfish, but they're little. Well, yeah, they're a catfish, but it's hard to describe them. we have both the Petricola and the Lucipennis, and we have them in our Ultimate Angel and Discus tank. They're really
me,
cool.
They look like a stretched out Cory. Like a
Yeah,
limousine.
kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you know how Cories are super active? Our Synodontis are more active than they are. And they can easily annoy any other fish, so you have to put them in with a very gregarious group of other fish, otherwise they'll annoy like more shy fish to death.
How are Discus and Angelfish more gregarious?
They are. Like, they don't mind the Synodontis being boisterous under all the hardscape, because they're more mid to upper column floaters, and the Synodontis are more like all up underneath the driftwood and the rocks and all the plants.
I'm very surprised. I would have thought that the Discus and the Angels would not be happy about that because
No,
the angels and Discus really don't like to move a ton.
well, the Synodontis aren't harassing them because they're bigger than they are. But
True.
if the Synodontis, if it's like sized or smaller, they're not gonna like beat it or bully it up. They're just gonna literally tickle it to death with their barbels until they can't handle it anymore. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna die about this, and then they do. So
Hey,
you gotta
Zen.
be careful with that.
And Aquatic Ness is here too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. How you doing,
lady?
Ness?
Welcome.
And so is Zen Ginger.
So I'm
Nice.
at 629. So actually, I'm doing pretty good with sticking with
Yeah,
chat.
not bad.
Yeah,
Not even,
I remember
not even
when I
one
was.
Rico behind.
I know, and I used to be almost 2 Ricos behind at one point. But yes, Ness, it's so lovely to see you in here. It's been a minute, girl. Welcome back.
Yeah, I did
Gina,
a
we were
stream.
talking about your Zoa rock that you did. That was pretty awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the Fish Fam auction was this past weekend. That was pretty darn cool. I was
Yeah.
lurking because we were having a girls' night, a spooky movie night with the kiddo. So I was watching that and lurking while the stream was going on. That's pretty cool.
I was very excited. I'm very proud of my rock. And once it grows out and it'll cover it, it'll look so pretty.
And Hip Hop Hillbilly says, do you think a decent-sized Hillstream loach would hurt an ADF? Got an aggressive Hillstream loach who don't like when my ADF comes near his territory. What does ADF stand for?
ADF.
African dwarf frog?
I'm not good with this. Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
That would make sense, although I would never have guessed that in a million years.
If it's African dwarf frog, mine didn't really bother each other. Like, if the Hillstream loach was just like too close to comfort for the African dwarf frog, it just moved away. And if the African dwarf frog was bothering the Hillstream, like, it just moved away. But I never had an issue where like they harmed each other or that they would actually stress each other out. But you're saying that your Hillstream is seeming a little aggressive. Is like that during feeding time, like when the frog is eating, maybe the Hillstream is for its own source of food. Maybe there's not enough biofilm in there, making it seem like it's aggressive, but it's just they like to go fast. Never, it's not at all. Hillstream loaches are passive. As far as I know, that mine seem to be passive now. Like my Hillstream loaches and my Borneo suckers, like they like to like nudge at each other when they're like playing or like battling, but they don't like. They can't physically take chunks out of each other or really do any kind of damage unless they like jump out of the tank and like hurt themselves. I've had that happen too. That was horrible. Tight lid saves fish. So you have anything new going on in your fish room, Gina?
I don't have a fish room. It's just they're kind of spread throughout my house. But
Well, your whole house is your fish room.
my fish house.
Your collection of tanks.
So I got to do one more water change, and then hopefully next week I'll be ready for those Lady Diane shrimp. I'm gonna have to message her and see if I can go to her house next week and get some shrimp from her. I had Mopani. I had a really big piece of Mopani wood in there, and it was lowering the pH with Neos, so they didn't make. I have one cherry shrimp left. And then some bladder snails and ram's horns. But yeah, I think that's the only new thing. The ciplet that Brennan gave me, Misfit gave me, laid eggs again on Monday.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
She was so angry. But cleared them out sometime last night. So now she's back to her normal blue eyes. Her eyes turn yellow when she lays and she gets very territorial. They just turn like this bright highlighter yellow. But now they're back
What
to
kind
the
of
blue.
fish is that?
Black belt cichlid. Here, I can actually turn my camera over so you guys can see her.
Yeah. My ex-wife used to do that.
I bet her eyes stay yellow all the time. It's the X part now.
Oh my goodness.
I bet they got blue today. She got those papers though. Like, I got it.
Hey, let me make a pair bigger. There we go.
Nice.
Look at that.
Ooh, look at all those babies.
Silver.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but she laid right on top of this rock. It was covered in eggs.
Yeah, plastered.
Oh yeah,
I heard that you're gonna try to find her a mate if possible.
I do. I do want to try to find her a mate. There's a local fish store that specializes in cichlids, and so I'm gonna probably either go up there or I'm gonna call him and ask if he can look out for a large male. Brennan says he needs to be at least like 8 inches because she's about 10.
Yeah. She's beautiful.
She's such a good girl.
Monster Fish Gal may know somebody too.
Yeah, possibly.
That's true. Yeah.
Shipping would be expensive for a big fish like that.
But you know, and try
Welcome,
Florida Fish
Daniken.
Rescue too, because
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Daniken.
Mhm.
Here we go.
And Lady R asks, question for anyone: where is a reliable place to purchase African dwarf frogs? I love to have some. Thanks in advance. I purchased my African dwarf frogs from actually Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Because the Ace Hardware here sells fish, but I've
What?
also
The
gotten
hardware guy.
Yeah.
but
Ace
I've
Hardware.
also gotten some from the Wet Spot as well, and they came in fantastic, and they did really well. So if you don't have any local sources, you can definitely check amongst if there's any obvious breeders. I don't know of anyone in the hobby currently breeding the African dwarf frogs. I know mine were doing their thing, but then the lady that was holding eggs went through bloat and she didn't recover from that. So they didn't end up spawning. Oh, we lost a Gina.
Gina.
She's back. She's there.
Ah.
She's switching a
There
camera
she
around.
is.
Around.
I lost my train of thought. It's so easy to do here.
The dwarf frogs.
Yes.
Female didn't recover.
Yes, she didn't recover from the bloat. So we the few that we had left, I think there was 4 of them. I just kind of didn't want to deal with it anymore because that made me really sad when LaFonda passed away. Like, I was so sad. They were all named characters from Napoleon Dynamite. LaFonda's the one that passed away. So I was really sad. So I just I moved them on to our friend's house. So they live, I think they're at Vision's house now. So Vision, how are the frogs? But I don't know anyone that's breeding them in the fish fam. If anyone does, please feel free to post in chat, or if anyone has any reliable sources of where you picked up any African dwarf frogs, please feel free to share it as well.
Wow. I did not even realize that people got those until I started getting on Fish Fam, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize that frogs was the thing that you put in your house.
And you have to be careful because the dwarf frog, the African clawed frogs, and the dwarf African clawed frogs, depending on whatever variation of name they're going by, are not the same frog. And the clawed African frogs are fracking ginormous.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the dwarf African frogs only get about 2 to 3 inches, depending if you're counting if their limbs are stretched out or not. But the clawed African frogs can get big enough to eat a decent sized fish. So, and often, if the aquarium shop isn't very experienced, they often have a hard time differentiating the 2 frogs, especially when they're still young. And you can accidentally pick up a normal sized clawed African frog instead of the dwarf version. So be wary of that when purchasing frogs as well.
Yep, I was just about to say the same thing because I've had people, customers at Petco that happened to they didn't get them from me because I know the difference, but they've gotten them in the past, and they put them with a beta, and one day the frog got big enough and ate the beta.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Frogs will eat literally anything they can. Even the dwarfs, they'll go after anything they can. You like shrimp in your tank? Not with frogs.
They're like
snails.
So whatever can go down their mouth, they're eating.
Huh.
Well, since I've got somebody here with works pet stores, would an anole eat little fish?
Oh yes, good question. Good person to ask.
Um, if they're large enough, I don't see why they wouldn't.
You
Like,
know,
will
just
they
like
actually go into the water,
down in-
swim to catch a
yeah.
fish?
That I'm not sure. That would be a better question for Brennan, for Misfit. Um, but yeah, I mean, if you were like squeezing like a small minnow or a small feeder guppy to a large enough knoll, I don't see why it wouldn't go after it.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I've got one of those terrarium things to do for my a knoll that I'm going to catch. It's got a little basin at the bottom. I thought, well, that would be cute to put a few little nanofish in there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they'll swim or not. But I can
Well,
text Brennan and I can message you and let you know.
but I sure don't want to feed the lizard some little fishes. You know?
Yeah. And Lady R says, seriously, that is too cool, Roxanna. My ace just went out of business. Oh, Lady R, that really stinks. I will check out the wet spot too. Yeah, we even buy Discus from our ace hardware. Like, they have a full-on aquatic section. It's really cool. They have
Joking,
salt
right?
water, fresh water,
No,
everything.
she's not.
Dang.
That's
That's not.
We've been backstage after the show, and Brian comes up with his little bag from the Ace Hardware and hands it to her.
Paper
with
bag
fish
ace
in it.
hardware. He's like, here, honey, surprise. I was like, what's in this bag? Corey's. And every week
Wow.
there's a different one.
Yeah.
So when
What?
he's going out to get pizza, he's not just getting pizza. He's probably out looking at the fish too.
Aw.
May come. Yeah, might come home with some more. You never know.
And it's just specific ones, right? It's not all
Betty
Ace
says,
Hardwares.
you talking about Ace Hardware has what? Yeah, they're all independently owned, so it just depends on what they decide to do. But there are a few across the country that do have large fish sections.
I know. That's my comment too,
Wow.
Patty.
Hmm.
First time I heard it, I thought, what? I could see, you know.
And Richard Reynolds, hello, says he's almost done with his new fry rack. That's exciting, Richard. Our new Resbora breeding rack is almost done. And right now, I have to, like, you know how the fish fam helped get me a new medical bed a few months ago. Well, it's been sitting here in storage while Brian's been working on the room. And today, he finally took down the old medical bed because he's going to be finishing up the sanding in there and painting. And then once that's done, he's putting up the new bed, so I'll be able to finally utilize my new medical bed that the fish fam was so generous to help
Yay!
get for me. And I'm finally going to be able to have a night without pain, and I'm just so excited, and I'm just so super grateful, and I'm so excited to finally, like, sleep comfortably.
Yes.
It's been a
for
long
you.
time.
Good for you. Yep.
Anything.
That's probably like the biggest news that I have going at the moment. So I don't know why I said that, but it was on my head like the whole day.
Oh, Eduardo says his Ace Hardware has plants, great plants too.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
makes sense.
Richard Rhodes.
It makes
That's
sense
why.
that would
yeah,
have all
Patty.
Yeah.
She can say all she wants to, but we know, don't we?
buy all your wood to make your stands, buy your racks, buy all your plumbing that you
But yes, that's why I was speaking about the bed being put in place, because once like all that's put in place, that's where the new Resbora breeding rack is going, is in that room. So I'm excited because the rack will be in place, the new bed will be in place, the walls are going to be a sparkling emerald green, and that's I love it. Oh, it's so nice in there. So
Hey, now Roxanne,
yes.
when you talk about this Rasbora breeding rack, what would that setup be like?
14 tanks. Every tank different species of Resbora that I will be conditioning and spawning.
What
Okay.
size tanks?
I'm sorry?
What size tanks?
Those ones are all 10. The two top rows are going to be a 10, and the bottom is going to be a 75 for my black forms.
Awesome. That's terrific.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and it's gonna have a built-in mini fridge on the side, so I can keep all my frozen foods, like live food cultures, in it. So
are you gonna
so
put
excited?
that? Should be cool. I want. Okay, Mary and I need to come and see you sometime.
Duh.
The two
You're
of us need to.
expected.
The two of us need to come and see you sometime and come hang out with you for like a week.
Mm-hmm. You're more than welcome to.
Yeah, but just remember, when she leaves, she's probably going to drop off one of her organs before she leaves. Okay?
Hey, she doesn't even have to leave if she don't wanna. Come for the long stay. BSNE says, have you considered contacting Goliath Farms to see if they might have a fishy or a source for you?
I didn't even know that was a thing. So then, if you can message me on Discus, the name of that, because I won't remember it.
You need to check out their videos, Goliath Farms. That's after a devastation, that winter storm from Texas, and all these greenhouses of fish, everything was stinky. They hauled out fish by the tractor loads.
Yeah, they lost so many.
They pulled those fish right back together, in really in no time. But he runs everything in a sump. All the tanks are in one gigantic sump. I would just love to go in that sump and get me a big old scoop of those fish.
I know, right?
Beautiful.
And Hip Hop says, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you weren't finished. Go ahead. I just interrupted you.
I already have one where I can't remember now what it was. I was saying
the prettiest fish in the sump. You want to get a scoop of the prettiest fish? Yeah. But Hip Hop Hillbilly said, yeah, when you go to get your ADF checked to make sure all feet are webbed, Claude will only have back feet webbed.
Yep.
Okay, good to know. I don't plan on getting any more aquatic frogs anytime soon, but Brian did get me the medium-sized Exoterra terrarium, the 18 by 18 by 18 one. And I don't know what I want to put in it yet. I was thinking maybe Story Night breed frogs because they're just so stinking cute. But I also have a lonely purple clawed vampire crab that needs a couple of friends, and I was thinking that would be a good place for him to live as well. I'm not sure. I don't know what I want to put in there. I don't know if I want to get back into frogs.
Oh, it was Maria Z that showed a vampire crab. Is that what they are?
Yeah, there's several different types of Geotherma species, but I'm looking for specifically for the purple clawed.
Hers looked blue, and it didn't have claws.
No,
maybe it was the fish. I was like, "Don't he try to eat the fish?" And she's like, "No, it doesn't have any claws." Yeah, Corey, Aquarium Co-op did several. He did a story on Goliath Farms before the storm, and everything was in his glory. And then the storm hit, and he went back, and he actually instigated a fundraiser for them too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking.
That was really cool.
Greenhouse after greenhouse after greenhouse of dead fish. Rotten, stinky fish. You know that was bad. In fact,
you for that link,
sometimes people working were having to run out and couldn't stand the smell. Hi, Victoria.
Gina,
welcome, Victoria.
Gina, did you get the links? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And Jetta P says, I hope Gina reinforces how tiny her lapdog is.
Yeah.
5-pound lapdog.
Yeah.
She just ninjaed her way up here. Did you all see that? She just like, okay, this is happening.
Oh, I love
German
it.
Shepherd thought he was still a lapdog too.
I love it when like like normal sized or like average sized ladies have like a ginormous Great Dane, and the Great Danes are always like big puppies. So the 7-foot dog tries to sit in this little lady's lap, and it's the most hilarious thing ever to see them try to do that.
I love it when it's in a recliner and they end up tipping the recliner. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Rottweilers are notorious for that too. My friend used to have a Rottweiler that would purposely jump up in the recliner just to tip it backward and then to spring back over it. She was a silly goose.
Wow.
Get in the pond if you're going to be a silly goose.
Yeah, right? Well, we're about to build our second one, and the next one is going to be for koi.
That was awesome.
Yeah, the first one is the native fish, which Kelly Foreman is still threatening to come plant it, and she's more than welcome to. And the second one is going to be koi, and I don't know what the third one's going to be, or the fourth one, but there's going to be 4 total, I believe, once all is all said and done.
Nice.
So excited. So excited. But we only got one done this year, so next year the next one will probably start, because he still wanted to put the deck on the back of the house, I believe, this year. So there's
Now, do
always
you
a
already
project
have the
going.
koi?
No, we won't have the koi until we have the space for the koi. I don't want to keep them in tubs. That's just not life for a koi.
Yeah, 'cause some of those get huge.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to put in like 110, 150 gallon like totes we have. I think we might have 225 water containers as well. But still, like, I don't want to keep a big fish in a small space. Why do they need to be in jail? What did they do? Who did they kill? They
Well,
they
these
don't
are in
need that.
jail.
But like, I have mostly nano fish, and I will put 6 like Phoenix Stress 4s and a heavily planted 5-gallon, and they might never see the same leaf twice. So I think that's a pretty good life for them. Whereas, like, if I put a koi and something equivalent to me sitting in the bathtub, it's not going to be fun for them.
Yeah.
That's like my 2 electric blue car males. They look like, and they did this for 2 days back and forth.
wow.
I figured, well, one of them's going to die eventually, or his mouth isn't going. I was thinking it would do like Chubb's fish did. So I separate them. So one is in a 125, the other one is in the 90. But I mean, I just feel bad putting that great big fish in a 29. So I had 29s I could put them in to separate them, but it's like, I just can't. They're too pretty. They just look so pretty going across the expanse.
Yeah.
I wish I had like a huge tank like June or Bunny Viper has.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I think the biggest tank that we have currently set up inside right now is a 75, but Brian will be welding the steel stand next to put in the 125, and that's where the Ultims and the Discus will be going to, the 125. And I think he's going to stack the 55s, rearrange the 75s. Like, all the big tanks will be out in the living room area, and all the smaller tanks will be in the other 2 rooms. So we have we're going to have 4 rooms with full of fish tanks. Because he also ripped out the second bathroom and made that another fish room. So
if you watch TN Fish Mafia Sunday night, we had a Chubby Guppy on there, the Chubby Guppy. And his kitchen was like 30, either 10 or 20 gallon aquariums in the kitchen area. The stove and stuff was on behind the tanks. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is serious.
Jenna P says our 76-pound dog is definitely a tiny baby who needs to be held and cannot get on the bed without a step. Aww.
Their dogs, their animals are sweet.
I told Brian I want a puppy for Christmas.
Oh, did you?
I hope I get one.
Oh.
Our German Shepherd, I should say his German Shepherd, but I adopted her when I moved here. She passed away a few months ago. Her name was Callie, and she was she was a normal German Shepherd, but she was massive. Like, when she was healthy, she weighed about 150, 160.
Oh my God.
She was a ginormous dog. And just to give you a hug, like they headbutt your leg, she'd knock me the hell over all the time, just gently nudging me. Like, she was a powerful dog, but she was gentle at the same time. And I miss her so much. And I have not had a dog of my own as an adult. And I really want a puppy, so I told them I want one for Christmas. Oh.
As sweet as he is, I'm sure he's paying attention to what you said.
I don't know, because he said he doesn't want a dog. He says, we have a dog. She's right here. I'm like, that's your dog. That's your dog. She don't listen to me. She don't get off my bed. She ignores me all the time. But she literally runs from door to door, window to window, pacing, waiting for him. Like, she does these little circles and little whines and barks for him, but she looks at me like, Ugh, you again? So no, I
What?
need my own dog. I need my own dog.
You.
She don't like me.
Eduardo's setting up some tanks in his classrooms this year because science
awesome.
classes.
Very
That's
cool. And Mary's still hanging in here with us, and she said, "Make sure you
Hi,
hit the like,
Mary.
please." Yes, we greatly appreciate it, guys.
And of
That's
course, only
cool.
Bunny Viper would have this comment.
My friend had a Rottweiler that lived to hump. Loved. Oh, yep.
I love
Well, you know, some of them get so excited they just go after the air.
Yeah.
They're just dry humping air. Like that's just how dogs do. So have your animals spayed and neutered, folks. Make me get Bob Barker on you here. If Brian won't get you a puppy, I'll send you one. Mary said. Well, actually, Vision said that his dog has a phone call in, and if so, then I might get one of his puppies. But I don't know. That might be a little bit after Christmas. We'll just have to wait. That'd be really exciting. He has an adorable little puppy named Fiona, and she's so cute. She's so cute. She's a corgi, super adorable, and she's very good with little kids. Corgis are awesome. But, oh my goodness, it's 6:59 already, guys. We got to get over to KG. I did not realize it was so late already. Hi, Ricky.
I saw Ricky too. Yeah, hi, Ricky.
Welcome to everybody that's joining us. It's time to leave.
Yeah.
So I think just to keep it short and sweet this evening, I'm going to do hashtag #TooChoo for KG Tropicals this evening. And I want to say thank you to the lovely Gina and Jimmy P and Kevin for joining us up on the panel this evening. And thank you ever so very much to you, Miss Didi, for being my co-host this evening, as you are every week. And Miss Mary for holding up the caboose and chat with us while she finishes working up. So I greatly appreciate you as well. And Miss Didi, is there anything you or panel would like to say before we head on over to KG?
Let me defer to some of these panelists at first.
Okay.
Nothing.
No,
my class
yes, lady first.
Jimmy, nothing profound to say?
Nope.
Oh, maybe you should have said something like, keep the split gown closed in the back in the hospital.
Oh, well, yeah, that. I thought that was obvious,
Well, it isn't obvious to everybody that wears one. You should spread the word.
Okay. Yeah, well.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How about you, Kev?
Nope.
Words of wisdom from all of us. Take it to heart. But like I say at the end of every live stream, your loved ones, call them and let them know that you love them today. If you're lucky to have them close to you, pull them in, give them a hug and a kiss, because tomorrow's never guaranteed, but today is the gift. You're present. So just let them know that you love them today while you can. And always, it never hurts to be kind. So just be kind. And we'll see you around the show. Until next week, right back here in the Hot Mess Express at 7 p.m. with the fantastic Miss Didi, Miss Mary, and I. And until then, you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you over at KG with hashtag #ChooChoo. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Here is her mum now. Here is her baby now.
What's that? Is that a snail? Snail. What about that? Is that the cats? Bailey calls them the cats. You gonna give them kisses?
Did you just give the fishy a kiss? Oh.